everyone, my name is Janet, and I'm youth pastoring along with my husband Ishmael Mann here at Mountain Creek Church. And so I want to ask you a question. How comfortable are you? That kind of sounds like a tricky question, right? But let me explain it to you more with a story. August 23rd, 1973, it takes place in Sweden. A man by the name of Olsen walks into this bank attempting to rob it. With the push of a button, the whole place is surrounded by policemen. So quickly he grabs 4 hostages and runs to the main vault. There, as soon as the policemen get there, they try to negotiate with Olsen. And so he tries to negotiate back. He says, okay, I want my friend Olsen here. I want to talk to the prime minister, and I want a safe passage out. So they get his friend Olsen, but nothing happens. They're still stuck in there. This happens for a span of 6 days. For a span of 6 days. Within one of those days, they drill a hole on the top of the main vault to try to see if anything is happening. So Olsen takes a gun and shoots towards the hole and injures another policeman. By the 6th day, they finally just throw some gas in there, and they're able to get the hostages out and arrest Olsen and Olsen. So court date comes. Court date comes, and the hostages are brought so they can testify against them. But to our surprise, something happens. Instead of testifying against them, they testify with them. They say things like, we actually felt safer with them than with the policemen. We wanted to stay with them. We had no idea what the policemen were going to do to us. Crazy. And so because of that testifying, Olsen got let free, his friend. But Olsen had to do 10 years of prison because he did injure a policeman. And so many of us can scratch our head and think, what? It's plain and clear. How did that even happen? And so actually what this is called is Stockholm Syndrome. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't. Stockholm Syndrome is when you are attracted, when you feel safe with the thing that's keeping you captive instead of the very thing that can set you free. And so many times we can be afraid of change. And if we're not careful, the very thing that is keeping us captive is actually the thing that can't set us free. And so I want to ask you again, how comfortable are you? Don't be afraid of change. That's probably one of the biggest things that can keep you stuck somewhere, because you can be afraid of change. But God says in Jeremiah 29:11, he says, I know the thoughts and the plans that I have towards you, says the Lord. Plans of peace and not of destruction, full of a future. God's plan for you is never for you to be stuck somewhere, but for you to grow, go from glory to glory. So I want to challenge you today. How comfortable are you? Thank you. Have a great day.